Alright guys, Levi Trumbull here. We have an update as it relates to the former restaurant owner, Charlotte Aufdem-Brinke. Perhaps many of you will remember that Charlotte has filed a litany of civil and criminal actions against multiple individuals she has grievances against. You know this because we have conducted interviews with at least one of those individuals. And before I get into the update, I first want to give the bird's eye view of everything that is going on here. Charlotte Aufdem-Brinke has recently filed the following actions in various courthouses. A civil lawsuit against her most recent ex-boyfriend in Washington County, Maryland for $100,000. An application for statement of charges in Frederick, Maryland, alleging harassment against her most recent ex-boyfriend. An application for statement of charges in Frederick, Maryland, alleging assault and stalking against her most recent ex-boyfriend. An application for statement of charges in Washington County, Maryland, alleging assault against her most recent ex-boyfriend. A protective order in Frederick County, Maryland, against her most recent ex-boyfriend. An application for statement of charges in Frederick County, Maryland, alleging harassment against a different ex-boyfriend, whom we will call ex-boyfriend number 2. A petition for a peace order in Frederick County, Maryland, against ex-boyfriend number 2. She also filed an application for statement of charges in Frederick County, Maryland, alleging 5 counts of harassment and 1 count of stalking against YouTuber Sean Porter. But for the sake of today's video, we are only going to be talking about ex-boyfriend number 1. In the peace order she filed against ex-boyfriend number 1 on June 14th, 2023, she states that the ex-boyfriend pushed her backwards and slammed the door on her arm. She also claims that the ex-boyfriend smashed a phone into her face. She also claims he left disturbing notes at her house and was also harassing her online. A lot of these allegations go into further detail in the subsequent 3 criminal charging documents she filed against the same individual. But I'll remind you, for the sake of this video, we're only talking about the peace order. But get this. After all of these documents were filed alleging this very serious, nefarious conduct by her ex-boyfriend, Miss Aufdem-Brinke then, on June 30th, 2023, roughly 2 weeks later, filed a motion to rescind the peace order, writing to the judge, quote, "The alleged incidents were based on misinformation and misunderstandings between us. I do not feel that I need the protection of the court and would like contact to work through outstanding matters. No one forced, threatened, coerced, or influenced me to make this request. Also, I am fully aware that I was misled regarding Mr. Ex-Boyfriend participating in the harassment perpetrated by other individuals against me." The judge stated that he would rule on the request to rescind at the final hearing. Well, that final hearing for the protection order was on July 24th, just 2 days ago, and Charlotte didn't show up. Now, I'm not a lawyer, and I'm not in the business of speculating, but I think it is pretty clear as to what is going on here. Miss Aufdem-Brinke has filed frivolous and vexatious criminal and civil actions against this ex-boyfriend. She understands her untruthfulness, and to prevent herself from committing further perjury down the line, she files this motion in which she claims her sworn statements are, quote, misinformation and misunderstandings. Another word for misinformation is the word lie. She is telling the judge in this motion she is lying about her sworn petition. She calls the incident she swore to alleged. These incidents cannot be alleged from her standpoint. They must be material facts to her because that's the way that she swore to them. This document we have on screen fully and forever disqualifies Miss Aufdem-Brinke from ever becoming a credible state witness, and I believe that all of her cases, both criminal and civil, died with the filing of this motion. Miss Aufdem-Brinke, by her own words, not my words, again, not my words, admits to the court she is lying when she says she was harassed by an ex-boyfriend. She is lying when she says she was pushed. She is lying when she says she had a cell phone smashed into her face. She is lying. She says it herself. Now, on this channel, we have a rule, and that rule is you're allowed to call it like it is. And this is how it is. She has lost her credibility in this court system once and for all. We told you we would follow these proceedings, and we will continue to do so. It is a crime to commit perjury. It is a crime to file false police reports. It is unlawful to knowingly tell lies in a judicial setting. Make no mistake, the state's attorney's office handling Miss Aufdem-Brinke's criminal filings will come to learn of this document and will not be happy when they do. This I predict. Our court system should not be weaponized as a tool against those whom you disagree with. And it seems that is exactly what is happening in this case. Miss Aufdem-Brinke is always welcome to tell her side of the story on this channel, and we hope at some point she will take us up on that offer. And this is your update on this situation. Levi Trumbull reporting in Frederick, Maryland, and we will catch you the next time. Be well.